MarkZ chats from Tuesday PM, Wed. AM 3/4 and 3/5. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. MarkZ update some highlights by PDK, not verbatim. MarkZ disclaimer. Please consider everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes do not catch everything, and it's best to watch the video so that you get everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. From Tuesday Night Podcast. MZ. On the bond side, have to be careful what I can say right now. But news is screaming in right now. MZ. What I can comfortably say at this point. The overwhelming amount of my bond sources are very excited about what they have learned today and the appointments they have been to. They are now being told that all the 7 major groups will be paid in full over the next 2 weeks. MZ. Now that does not mean we will be waiting that long. But this is huge news. It means they are rolling it out. They are about to receive full funding, and it's starting right away. MZ. I am excited about the sheer number of contacts that told me today was the day they started moving forward. MZ. I was even told they were taking the historic art that is tied to bonds. MZ. The IRS is drafting plans to cut as much as half its 90,000 person workforce. AP sources say, many now believe they will be cut, or perhaps they will be processing the new national sales tax income. I believe we may be watching Nasara and Gasera happening in real life. From Wednesday AM Podcast, Coffee with MarkZ, joined by Andy Shechtman, the 5th of March 2025. Member. Good morning to all. Member. What's everyone gut feeling on the RV timeframe? Days, weeks, months, years? Member. I think it could go at any time. Member. Looks like the gurus are on the same page with the RV going soon, Frank said the same. MZ. So many things are lining up and it's a little spooky. Things look really great, but can we take it to the bank? Not yet. Member. Frank 26 say Aki and team saw the new rate and date. MZ. Turkey informs Iraq of the readiness of the Ceyhan pipeline to receive Kurdistan oil. They are reiterating the pipeline is ready, and has been ready for about a year and a half. MZ. Egypt is looking forward to a river of dollars that will come from Iraq. What's up? This is about agreements between oil ministers. Egypt is looking forward to finished petroleum products to help protect them from variances in oil prices. They have partnered with Iraq to expand their economic base. MZ. Annual inflation in Iraq drops to 2.8%, flashback to Shabibi. Give me a safe and stable Iraq and I will give you a new rate. MZ. Again an article about gold in Iraq. Iraq raises its gold reserves by 10 tons. Their gold reserves have reaped an increase of about 45%. They told us years ago that the dinar would be a digital dinar backed by physical gold, oil reserves and a basket of currencies. We are watching it play out. Member. Iraq has huge amounts of gold and other minerals in the ground still. Member. The governor of the central bank, Ali al-Alak, confirmed today, Tuesday, that there are 20 Iraqi banks that practice direct transfer operations in 8 foreign currencies. Member. Saturday ends the oil-electricity deal between Iraq and Iran. Member. Will Iraq have an RV or an RI? Revalue or reinstatement? MZ. I think it will be an RI. Around $3.23 or so at the bare minimum. More if they take into account inflation. MZ. On the bond side we continue to hear of great successes and I continue to be told that by the 17th or 18th of March all bonds would be paid. I was always told only a portion needed to be paid before we get to go. MZ. I think how we get further into this it will be harder to hide what is going on. How it's moving, what is moving, and who has money. I think things will get pretty exciting over the upcoming week. Member. Gentel says 80% of bonds are done. MZ. I don't think they are done yet, but they are all positioned and when they release those funds, boom. She is right and 80% will be finished immediately. Member. Mike Barra said he know of bond people that got paid and asked to make a currency exchange and the appointment is today. MZ. I do some have been asked to make currency appointments but do not know anyone who has an appointment before the 7th. I am trying to get an update to see if they actually still have that appointment, but I haven't heard anybody say they have appointments today. Member. Was hoping to hear a Nasara announcement on Trump's speech last night. Member. I think Nasara is rolling out slowly already, no announcement needed. MZ. It was a great speech. Was just hoping for a bit more. Member. I thought the major announcement was that he said he wanted to balance the budget, knowing that the last time they balanced the budget was in 1991 when the Kuwaiti dinar valued. Member. A balanced budget is only a request from the president. It takes a concerned Congress to do it. Member. I wish he talked about going to gold standard or any hints as to what we are waiting for, but maybe we need the audits of the US Treasury, Fed Reserve and Father Knox for that. Member. My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future, because the golden age of America has only just begun. It will be like nothing that has ever been seen before. Quote. Member. Hopefully Doge is still working on that behind the scenes. Member. What happens if they open featuring no and there is no gold there? MZ. What happens if there is more gold there than previously thought? The US would be extremely prosperous. But either scenario would destroy the Fed Reserve. MZ. An audit of featuring Knox has a lot of support now. Member. We read when it was first brought up that Rand Paul had audit scheduled to be completed around 3 to 14. Member. Everyone have a good day and don't give up. The best is yet to come. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source. dinarrecaps.com